Hello, my fellow Virgos. Welcome to your weekly energy forecast for January 19th to January 25th. I'm going to start us off with pulling a self-care card from the self-care deck that is double-sided to help us tune into the self-care that will best support us Virgos this week through the flow of energies that we may be experiencing. I'm going to shut my eyes, and the card on top will be for the Virgos. Best self-care for Virgos. Ooh, we have the self-care here of growth coming through. This is a really supportive, positive form of growth, really like breaking through old barriers type of growth. It's also coming through as a personal growth spurt for us Virgos this week. And the message on the back of this self-care card, I'm also hearing already that your comfort zone is really, really too small for you. So if you feel like you're about to break on through to the other side, trust that the growth that you're feeling will help you pop the top, is how it's coming through. And it says, evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable this week, my lovely Virgos. So we are calling in the evolution, the maximizing of the growth this week, and we have to allow the uncomfort into our lives to allow the growth, because if there's no uncomfortable energy, then there is no growth, because if there's no uncomfort, then we're just in the comfort zone and everything is stagnant. Any type of growth, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, revolves around and involves some sort of growing pain. The tree had to break through the glass, maybe got it cut up a little bit on its way out. But now look at it. Now its old comfort zone is really just protecting its root system, and it has surpassed its old limits. That's how that is coming through for us, my Virgos. Now I'm going to go into my Everyday Witches Tarot deck to see how the energies of this week are going to flow for us from beginning to middle to end of week, my lovely Virgos. We have beginning. We have, I'm seeing over here. No. Middle. And actually this one. And ooh, and one just flipped up, so I'm gonna just honor this bonus card for us this week. So with the growth, this is coming through as a growth help, maybe it's like a fertilizer you could say, is the Knight of Wands coming through for us. So this is taking passionate action forward, ambitious action that follows our heart, that really like challenges what we feel like we can face or grow past in our lives this week, my lovely Virgos. And it's interesting because knights in themselves, 333, keep moving forward on that community creation and collaboration path. But the Knight of Wands, knights are all about action and movement forward and taking inspired action. And the Knight of Wands is all about taking inspired action and facing those obstacles head on with passion and speed and spontaneity to break on through to the other side. I know maybe we need to listen to that song this week, because the break on through to the other side is really coming in loud intuitively for us this week, my Virgos, as well. Anywho, beginning, middle, and end of week. Oh, interesting. No wonder there's a little bit of growth through the ending of the week for us as well. We start with some really supportive energy in the beginning of the week. We have the 10 of Cups. This is harmony, bliss, love, joy, and family relationships and connections that feel like family bonds, and really just enjoying each other's company. Maybe we'll be sharing some meals with each other during the beginning of this week. I also saw 444, so this is a really supportive, stable, balanced energy of love and bliss and harmony within unions and bonds and relationships and friendships that feel like family and like home to us. So honor the strength and it's coming through in commitment of those bonds. And then through to the middle of the week, we have the Three of Pentacles coming through. And the Three of Pentacles is all about that 3-3-3 energy of creation, collaboration, and community, because it's this energy of working together in a team of usually 3 people that build something up physically, tangibly in the material realm in a collaborative, supportive, understanding, balanced energy. And because those balanced, supportive, creative energies are going into that final project or creation, those same energies will be emitted from whatever is finalized, is how it's coming through. And that is the middle of our week for the Virgos. And then the ending of the week, we have a little bit of a shift, maybe with this positive love and creation coming through, and the bonus card of the Knight of Wands coming through with growth as our self-care and knowing we can break through with the growth and passion action forward. The ending of this week we have is the Ten of Swords, and this is the definitive ending. So what I'm hearing is once you break through the glass roof of your comfort zone and break free from that confinement, there is no going back. That door is slammed shut, I'm hearing. And with it, any feelings of being betrayed, being stabbed in the back, being drained of your energy and your life force are also shut behind that door. So know that you do have the strength to escape it, and you will make a clean breakaway, during the ending of this week, and trust that as much as the moment of this finality is harsh or feels severe, there is always the sun shining in the background. And a message from a different card and a different tarot deck is coming through quickly for us during the ending of this week with the Ten of Swords energy, which is to trust that the sun will rise again, not as a trite saying, but as a immutable law of nature. The sun will rise again. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to pull us a archetype card to see what positive archetype is coming through for us this week, and with its light to clear away the shadows. And I'm just going to go with the card that is on top for us, my Virgo friends. We have this card right here, and we have the magical child coming through. So we have magical child energy coming through for us this week to help us through. The Fae are definitely coming through for us this week as well. I definitely feel like some fairy magic was used to make the tree grow so much. Maybe to also give us that passion to act and move forward and face those challenges. And the light that comes in with this archetype of the child of magic is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things and the belief that everything is possible. The belief that everything is possible. And when you believe that anything is possible and you can grow into impossible heights, you really break through old limits in your life, I'm hearing. And then the shadow that is dissolved through tuning into the magical child energy of everything is possible is pessimism, depression, and a disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Energy and action are required for growth. You are stepping out of the stagnancy, the wait and see energy this week, my Virgo friends, and you're stepping into the energy of discomfort because potentially believing in miracles, believing anything is possible, and taking passionate action forward with that belief, that's the ceiling that you're breaking through this week, my Virgo friends. And that is your reading for this week. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Goodbye.